Hello, my name is Christian Alvarado, and my proposal is testing homosexuality origins, comparing genes and deoxyribonucleic acid between homosexuals and heterosexuals. There has been previous research and experiments on this topic, such as scientists comparing the brain size of a male homosexual and a male heterosexual in the part of the brain that affects our hormones. The nucleus of the part of the brain that affects our hormones is much larger in the male heterosexual than the one of a male homosexual. The size of the nucleus of a male homosexual is about or approximately the size of a female's. Also, there has been experiments about the environment influences on the person's orientation. The reasoning behind this is that if a person is growing up in an environment that is pro-homosexuality, it is most likely for them to be a homosexual than a person that is in an environment that is against homosexuality. And lastly, there has been experiments, the comparison of genes and DNA, and through this comparing and contrasting of homosexuals and heterosexuals, scientists have found chromosome XQ28, which is just an extension of chromosome X, which is given off by the mother during birth. This chromosome XQ28 is not found in all homosexuals, and there has not been a chromosome that has been found in female homosexuals. Chromosome XQ28 only applies for male homosexuals. Homosexuals nowadays and throughout history are discriminated because of their differences. This is why this is very important to me, and this is why I chose this proposal. In my proposal, we will have heterosexuals and homosexuals of all ages and compare and contrast their genes and DNA to see if the genes and DNA evolve over time or it is constant throughout all ages. My proposal is not a solution, but it is an idea that will show us if DNA or genes determine the orientation of a person. Now, my proposal will have 500 people as volunteers to be able to compare and contrast the DNA of a homosexual and heterosexual. The 500 people will be split in groups of 100. One group of 100 will be kids under the age of 7. The second group will be kids of the ages of 7 to 9. The third group will be kids of ages of 10 to 14. And the fourth group will be kids of ages of 15 to 18. And the last group will be people from the age of 20 and above. Each group will have 50 males and 50 females, and within each gender we will try to have 25 homosexuals and 25 heterosexuals. To be able to have this many volunteers, we will have to have a newspaper that is big enough that promotes our proposal throughout the US. A newspaper such as USA Today. Once we have our volunteers, we will place them in a community which we will have that will expose everyone to the same thing. Now, the reason behind this is so that no one can be exposed to a different environment or have different influences that affect their orientation throughout the experiment and proposal. The initial actions we will do is immediately compare and contrast the DNA of the homosexuals and heterosexuals we have. And this experiment will take between 2 to 3 years because throughout time we will continue comparing and contrasting the DNA and genes to see if there are any changes. With your help, we can achieve this goal and experiment and to finally find the reason behind homosexuals. Thank you.